Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. I think it is about time for us to review our tier list. Last update was from July, and yeah, we have a bunch of new units who have showed up in the CN and Taiwan version. Plus, I think some of the old units need a bit of adjusting, right? So let's go through a few of the units. The Karis did get a buff, with her new Ascension skill, and her magic shield is really nice as well. It's now an instant. So I think we'll bump her to tier 1.5, and yeah, she's more of a hybrid, right? So we'll put her there. Next up we have, I think Sophia should be actually as a hybrid because of her mark and everything. So I had her in the DPS, so let's move her to the DPS and support hybrid. I think Akambe definitely has shown a lot more potential with his supporting and his shadow assassins, especially with his new unique ascension skill. So I think he'll go up to tier 1. He does have a new staff, it looks like, coming on the way, but we're not too sure about the details of that. But I think tier 1 is a solid place there for Akambe. I kind of neglected Afra. I think Afra should be definitely higher up here, so we'll push her up here to the tier 1.5 category. It's definitely a bit of a struggle now for Pamina to keep up. I'm actually going to push her down here. She is still quite tanky, but like the newer units are just becoming quite a lot stronger for her, and yeah, she's just not able to tank them anymore. I mean, she can still tank the weaker ones, the mobs and everything, but yeah, the newer units are just too tough for her. Save for Gloria, her time to shine has pretty much ended. I feel like she is still useful, like her old Union aura, her flag, her extra move, but her time to shine has kind of gone. So we're going to drop Gloria. Who else to move around? So Magnus did get a buff, but pretty much remained there. Mythe is also there because she does have the skill inherited from SP Mythe and Rally Command. Homer did get a nice buff as well. I think she'll just remain where she is. Aisha, I think, has gone down. Like, he's still a solid tank and everything, but yeah, just defenders and tanking is just really rough at the moment. It also feels like Luffy, I probably put him too high. Like, he didn't really have that much time to shine. Still a solid dot and like aura bot there, but definitely not really tier 0. And I think the same for SP Sophia. Like, definitely really solid usage. Really great for single target, but single target isn't really the meta at the moment. I think that's pretty much it for the changes to the old list. So let's have a look at the newer characters. So Lucama, she is the cornerstone of the element team. She enables all the other element units. Does her dance, gives them the liberation stacks, 10 of them. Has really strong single target damage as well. She's a seeker, huge movement. Just really insane. She is the next must pull after SP Samantha, in my opinion. And yeah, like, it brings so much to the table. Also, talking about SP Samantha, yeah, she's still definitely really strong. She's coming next. Brings in the aggression aura. The only other aggression aura we had was Nona Will, wherever she is. Nona Will down here. Okay, next we have is Shams. So Shams, part of the element system, and yeah, just really strong DPS. Does huge single target, and yeah, so when he gets hit, he counters the target that he marks. So I'm not sure if you guys seen the trial, like the enemies were, he's like marked the elite boss, the enemies were attacking him, and he just like slams down on that elite boss. So I think that sort of setup is fairly niche, but he does have his preparation skill where he can unleash huge single target damage. Not tier 0 in my opinion, but definitely really solid up here in tier 0.5 for Shams. Also in this category, I feel like it is very tough to place Camelot. I feel like I want to push Camelot to tier 0. Yeah, I think I'll push Camelot to tier 0. Like, he is definitely deserving of the tier 0 damage, and is stronger than all these other 0.5. Like, there is a slow, like, gradient here down the tier list, and I don't think he is SP Samantha level, but second to that, yeah? Yeah, we'll put Camelot here at tier 0. His insane combo and damage, and if you're pairing him up with, like, cooldown reduction with, like, Credenza, the flag, yeah, just outputs so much damage. Now, the next unit we have is Pooch Run Run. She's very unique. So she's a DOT tank sort of unit, and yeah, just very interesting playstyle. Can do the soul wound where does the dot at the start of the turn, where you guys seen in the Voyage of Discovery. And as part of Element faction, she does need the liberation stacks from Lucamar. I feel like she is not really. Yeah, I'll put her at tier 1. Like, if there is going to be more dot support later on, like at the moment we have what, Luffy, Kavare, Pooch Run Run, but then Pooch Run Run needs to run with elements, so kind of a bit rough to play Pooch Run Run unless she has more support in the future. And the next unit that released was Clara. So Clara's is like a typical tank. She has like shields, and then she actually sort of reflects damage when you attack her. So a bit of like a bramble shield type, and yeah, just doing a bit of like counter damage, similar to Pooch Run Run in a way, but definitely more solid on for the Union team, giving them all the physical shields. It also brings in the Drifter aura as well, so I'm tempted to push her to 0.5 there. And the last unit we have is Selena. So Selena just released, and she's pretty strong. She's good for especially newer players. Huge AoEs, some interesting skill setups, does support the team as well, the flag for the unions and the cooldown reduction, energy. Like, what can I say? She doesn't have a high upper limit. Like, what you get her at 1 star is pretty much the full unit. Like, if you push her to 5 star, it's not really going to make much of a difference to her, and it's hard to push out her damage even more. I feel like she is between the tier 1, tier 0.5. I don't want to push her to tier 0.5 there, especially with like the Union team, but she's quite likely to drop in the future. I think this will be the final rankings. Kristen's still really strong burst, DPS. Estra still one of the highest single target in the game. SP Rawia. Her damage has fallen off, but she's part of the aggression, and her AoEs and everything really help SP Samantha mark the enemies as part of the aggression aura, the Glorious Watch and everything mechanics. And then her single target with the double knockback is really strong. Luffy, Aurabot, DOT, Kavare, AoE, DOT, Mytha, part of the synergy with the Rally Command, Rally Response. She has SP Nungle, has SP Fakel, has Beryl. Yeah, Beryl's kind of not really that good. Has Momo, with Nono Will, So potentially SP Meta team might pick up in the future, but at the moment, nobody's really that good in her team. That's the main issue. Oh, and OG Nana with the guard. So there's that. Eucerin, part of the Union aura with Camelot. Nydia does make Nydia really pop off, but that's more like combination of the full team. Camelot, Eucerin, Nydia. And then you got Selena also playing part of the team, as well as Clara. Coco, yeah, still a strong tank with all the healing, the happiness. Year there with the books. SP Nana still really good with the act again. Cadenza with the cooldown reduction, but she is so expensive to build. SP Sophia, all the buffs, global heal, and can do like a lot of single target group DPS at the boss. Yeah, Nydia's there. Parzival is kind of like Tristan in a way. That does huge, strong AoE, strong single target. I feel like Parzival is kind of like a Tristan side grade. Like probably a little bit more damage than Tristan, but Tristan also has that 2-turn invulnerable, and I'll say Tristan has a stronger burst than Parzival. So yeah, so that's why we are ranking them like that. Livata, huge AoE damage. Same with Marcel. Like they're pretty much equivalent to each other in a way. Homa, good for like all the single target DPS. A bird did get buff, so really building that up. Via the flower, yeah. Ida with the assist attacks, the liquor is still really good for speed tuning and the defense down, and then her damage 3 auras buff is pretty good as well. Nungol, Farlan with the shields. Yeah, I think we'll just leave everything like this. Probably want to clean it up a bit, or I'll just leave it as it is. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.